Yeah, so what's
That
the
is funny.
canon read is everyone that we took a year and a half off this campaign in universe.
Oh, it
That's what
has
I'm
to be in
saying. For
universe.
gap year.
Big harvest.
Big
I had to go
harvest.
home and uh, we normally only get like one litter of cows, but we had
So what they're called? They're
28
called
litters of
litters.
cows. Sure, why
Yeah,
not?
yeah, orc cows. You don't know.
Well, they're
It could
fantasy
be
cows.
bugs. We don't know. He could be harvesting like kavus or
Kavus?
What are they on
yeah.
Futurama on Mars? The Beetleos?
Bugalows.
Bugalows, yeah. We got
Yeah.
Bugalows.
Yeah, bugalows.
They
Yeah.
decided
Kavus are the magic thing.
they decided to pause the entire school year because Brick had to go.
Nah.
Oh, the school year continued. I'm a year and a half behind.
No. See, Revia. This would have been like the next day. She's just out. She's just out of time. Coming back.
She went to her
So I
room one
forget.
day and like, oops, there's a time vortex. Time moves
Yep.
slow there.
Yep. I was in time jail for 10,000 years.
Huh.
Now I'm free. I beat it.
Yeah, but we are back with Strixhaven, a curriculum of chaos. But it's kind of a weird reunion episode because unfortunately we have two people have last minute things come up, but they wanted us to keep going. So that's what we'll do.
Yeah, I just wanted to keep going. Listen, if I had to plug in my microphone, we're doing something.
Yeah, I've got to boot up the computer, all that stuff.
Yeah. I don't know if you can hear the cat purring. She likes to lay next to my microphone.
Oh, that's
You
Strixhaven.
cannot.
Yes, this will be a
But anyway.
reintroduction
Yeah, let's do it.
to the game here. Alright. Dustin, you ready?
Mhm.
Right. So last time on Strixhaven and all the time on Strixhaven, your journey at the magical school of Strixhaven began like any other, taking courses, studying tests, and making friends and rivals. But the tainting of the school's eldritch balm caused problems for the entire school. The balm, normally used in magical experiments and concoctions, has been causing strange occurrences, corrupting animals and mascots all over the school, often with dangerous results. The only clue to its creation is a journal chronicling the experiments, with only the letter M to identify its author. In the following year, the students train for a Mage Tower game, but continuously encounter forces trying to halt them. Evidence is found in the school's records room of a student expelled from Strixhaven centuries ago for practicing death magics, and resulting in the death of a student. But all records, including his name, has been magically erased. It came to a head after your Mage Tower victory, where two deadly mage hunters were smuggled into school grounds. While you were able to defeat the creatures, their masters once again escaped the teacher's grasp. Over the summer break, promises were made by Dean Augusta Tullis of Lorehold to search the surrounding area outside the school for traces of the assailant. But when you return, no evidence was found. As you start your third year at Strixhaven, you learn of a ball being held at the end of the school year, known as the Magister's Masquerade. The Magister's Masquerade. As per tradition, third-year students are tasked to prepare for the event. Dean Tullis, the teacher organizing the event, says unity among the colleges of Strixhaven has always been an important part of the masquerade. Weird word. The year, it seems, is off to a wonderful start. Besides a cold that seems to be spreading early in the school year. Val'ri even had to escort a student who fainted during Dean Tullis' lecture. But things are never easy, as you are challenged to a duel by your rivals. The duel, held in an off-limits area with volatile wild magic, proves a challenge. Revia defeats Rubina, while Kataros seemingly outmaneuvers Erakos. However, Grayson, knowing Brick could easily overpower him if given the upper hand, much like what happened at Mage Tower, resorts to taunting him. This causes Brick to lose control, and be sent into a wild magic rage, and proceeds to beat the smaller individual. Realizing what he's done, Brick relents. Seemingly satisfied in calling out Brick, Grayson almost agrees to keep the duel among themselves. However, Kataros faints for seemingly no reason, followed by Rubina. The fair are murmuring in their sleep as if suffering from a nightmare before Grayson himself begins to faint and cast Fireball in reaction to the group, thinking they're responsible for the illness. This opens up a wild magic rift where a gang of astral space clowns and a giant space hamster emerge from the rift and attack. When the strange creatures are defeated, you rush the rivals to the infirmary. They seem to have no lasting injuries to them, only suffering from intense nightmares. The doctors blame the wild magic as the cause. This of course outs the characters for being in a forbidden area and are given a warning. Although Brick himself, after attacking a student, is pulled from all extracurricular activities. Grayson himself does not push him to be expelled if he admits to using illegal moves during the Mage Tower game, which led to victory, which will be published in the Strixhaven Star. And thus, your third year at Strixhaven continues, and the Magister's Masquerade awaits. Welcome back to Strixhaven.
Yay! We're returned.
We go back.
So like I said, unfortunately,
Brick Boy.
Brick Boy. Unfortunately, Jess and Randy couldn't be here for first session back. But we wanted to get started anyway. And going or return to Strixhaven. So as players, is there anything you want reminded of?
No, I'm good. I'll roll with it.
Is Brick on any sort of... Is he on, like, probation? Like, we're also keeping a real close eye on you. Don't mess up or you're out of here?
More or less. You had to stop, basically your after-school activities, which I don't know which is basically silk ball, I think, in your case.
Yeah.
You were able to keep your job since it helps around the school. I think you, let's see, where did you work?
I was at the coffee shop. I was like a stalker, and
so I think yeah, you're working at the coffee shop, so you could sell your illegal beans.
they're not illegal.
No, not illegal.
Okay,
No one has made any laws against them. They're delicious, and they're healthy, and everyone loves them.
Yo, it's unregulated. There ain't a law. You can do it.
And maybe Brick has to maybe Brick should think about distancing himself, but they're not illegal. There's no rules.
So the thing says you're basically Mage Tower and lab specimen preparer, but you know, Mage Tower and Silk Ball are out of the question now. So yeah, you could be starting your one of your first shifts at the Fire Jolt Cafe as like one of the servers.
I'm a stalker. I go pick heavy stuff up and move it around and go get heavy stuff as needed. I guess if they tell me to clean table, I guess to do whatever they say to do.
Load.
It's map.
We're in the void, just like I've always been, for 8 million years.
Page hasn't loaded in a year. It has to load. There we go.
Well, all right. So canonically, Revia has been in a time loop for between 10,000 and 4 million years.
For some inexplicable reason.
We don't know. She did something. Either she did something, her family did something, but for today she is free. She has gotten to live tomorrow.
Yeah. Like you woke up and Sunny and Cher did not play, and you are
Exactly.
dope.
I mean, it's only
Exactly.
been about a week since your
Oh, wow.
since your duel. And yeah, Brick. Right? Yeah, you started as hauling heavy things around as much as you can in a coffee shop, I guess. But it's the beginning of the year. People, like students, need their coffee for their studying.
Yeah.
Very soon, Mina Lee, who's your friend and also a server here, and the owner of the shop, Alina Tanglewood, just asks you to help on the counters and the cashier.
I may not be the most personable, but I will do what I can. Doesn't take much to fill up a cup, huh?
Are you? Mina Lee was like, "Are you good with money? Because like, can you do exact change and I'll have to count each copper?"
Uh,
Come on, Brick. You're not that stupid. You know basic math.
He goes, oh, it's gonna be a long day.
I guess I'm as smart as your average Joe.
Listen, they have like enchanted box that tells you what the change is.
Oh, I can read the numbers for
Yeah.
sure. Yeah.
Just match the numbers.
Just remember,
Thanks, Revia.
Just match it.
10 coppers to a silver, 10 silver to a gold, 10 gold to a platinum. Don't worry about Electrum. If someone offers you Electrum, pick them out.
He's trying to count on his fingers every day.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, ignore
Yeah.
the electrums.
he gives up counting, salutes.
Yes, ma'am. I got it.
It's like the it's like the $2 bill. So if
Yeah.
you do that,
Yeah,
Electrum.
no.
It's like Electrum was banned in every realm in the multiverse. What is?
Yeah, it's like the penny. It's like they banned the electrum. It's not been in production.
Here, Revia. Yours is up.
Oh wow, thank you, Brick. I'm not eating anything that we've made. I know where that's been. I'm not eating it. I've drank it before.
Keep it quiet.
No, it's fine. Listen, in 4 billion years, I don't know.
Yeah, you look really tired.
I've been having quite the millennias. Let me tell you, I've done so many things in one day, and then it kept going. Do you know what it's like to have killed everyone, and then gotten bored, and then forgotten about it because it was like a million years, and then you forgot what numbers were? And then
Oh, I know that one.
Yeah. So yeah, that's why I have sympathy because I
Are you-
forgot how to talk.
Are you
know what
trying to
that's
say you were in a Groundhog Day scenario?
Yeah, I was in a Groundhog Day scenario, like the fabled scroll Groundhog Day, starring Bilius Barandal, the famed halfling performer of stage and orb, personal viewer orbs. You know about personal. Erakos, how many personal viewer orbs do you have? He has a lot. I've seen him. I've been through everything he owns. He has 7. 7 of them.
Wow.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever even seen
Yeah,
one.
yeah.
I mean, I think we had one at the community center.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Was it about like a plucky pig that went to the town and then he learned how to herd sheep?
Part no colors in it.
Elena snaps
Oh,
her
wow.
fingers. It's like there's a line forming, Brick.
Oh, sorry. We'll catch up on this.
Oh, okay, yeah, we'll talk more about the pig movie. I mean the pig sphere. Pig spheres.
I give you back correct change.
Oh, I didn't
Wow.
pay for it. I'm just taking it.
Then I give you change for no reason.
Oh yeah, you just give me change. I'm like, hey, walk off.
I smile big at Alina.
Yeah.
Alright, next.
You see, just atop the counter, just a shock of red hair. You realize it's your friend, Rosie. Rosie the gnome.
Rosie.
Oh, hi Brick. I heard you were working here. I need coffee. Coffee. Need to study. Coffee. 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 Coffee now!
I'm allowed to serve some. Okay, yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
I give her juusual, which is a octo shot of espresso.
There's actually something
No
here
cream, no sugar.
called a Skull Crusher Espresso Shot.
Perfect. I give her a double of that.
Usual.
Make it, yeah. Oh yeah, you know me. Make it a triple today.
Yeah. Oh, wow, you got it. You got a big test coming up.
Goes. Oh, we all do. We have to study for our first exam. It's coming up.
Oh crap! I forgot. I've had a lot going on. I don't know if you heard about. I guess, well, it was in the paper, so I assume you heard about it. Hasn't been the best week.
She's chugging her coffee.
That'll be however much it is. I'm trying to look at the menu and do the math.
2 copper pieces. Her hands are shaking as she puts the copper on the table.
Is it 2 copper?
2 copper.
Perfect.
Yep.
No change needed.
It's like, why? What happened? I didn't read the paper. I'm too busy. Too busy, kind of freaking out here.
No, I don't have too much time to go into it. Me and Grayson got into a bit of a tangle, little more serious than your average schoolyard run-in, but
Oh, yeah.
I'll tell you about it later.
Elena snaps her fingers. Line.
Next.
Yep.
Sorry, Rosie.
Here's a question. Who do you want to show up next? Which student?
I don't remember her name, but muscle girl who I like to lift weights with.
Okay. You see Greta. Greta Gorn.
Hey.
She goes
Gorn the Thorns.
It's like, she's like kind of looking at the menu. It's like, yeah, I'll just have a tea today. You know, keep those electrolytes. Those have electrolytes, right?
I don't know. It seems like you look like you could use a loose brew.
It's like, yeah, lose brew, but then she looks up and kind of sees you, Brick.
Hey.
And you see her expression kind of change. She
goes sad, mad, disappointed.
Kind of neutral.
Okay.
She goes, you know what, bro? It turns out I'm not thirsty today. So I'll just see you later, okay?
All right. Well, can we catch up?
Yeah.
After my shift's in.
It's like, yeah, we'll see. And like she kind of makes an excuse to leave.
No.
Hey, Erakos, you know they hook up in like 400 universes? Or timelines?
That's not many. Out of 4 billion, that's not many.
Yeah, I know. But it's a lot. I mean, statistically, it's not.
It's a lot. A nickel for every time.
Oh, a lot. Yeah.
I have 2 nickels. Which isn't much, but still. It's crazy that it's
happened, yeah.
twice.
Keeps happening. I'm telling you.
Oh. Guess if I'm a glutton for punishment, we can see if Javaness is around.
Erakos.
I don't remember if he...
Oh, go
didn't
ahead.
Javanesh graduate?
Javanesh works at the tavern.
Okay.
He's a 4th-year student.
Okay, he went into 4th when we went into 3rd.
Yeah.
Okay.
I kind of forget what you two kind of had a beef for a bit, but I kind of forget what it was.
We did. It was because I don't remember. He didn't like. I didn't feel the same way about something as
I think
he
he was
did.
worried about losing his friends.
Well, he maybe felt like I wasn't being a team player for something, but I think it was a bigger personal issue he had that he was projecting on me.
Erakos, you see your Owlin friend, Shuvardi, kind of standing kind of next to you, kind of looking at the menu. And she's like, kind of notices you and goes, "Oh, hello, Erakos."
You doing okay?
It's like, yeah, we haven't had a chance to talk much this year. She's like looking at the menu, saying, I actually don't come here very often. What do you recommend?
The coffee.
Well, we are in a coffee shop. There's so many.
Get the special coffee.
Is that what that Lou's brew is?
Yes. Lou's Brew. That's the stuff. I had a personal hand in making it, so to speak, in a way.
She gives a little coo, like, and her head kind of tilts and goes, "Didn't take you to make homemade coffee?"
It's not the coffee I make. It's the beans.
Yeah, it's cultivation.
Yes, it is a secret process, if you will.
She looks a little
Erakos
confused. Her
does not-
head tilts and goes, "Oh, it's like a family recipe?"
No, a happy accident.
No, it's applied. It's an applied theory from brewing and fermentation of beans, which that's coffee.
Yes. I'm just
realizing
ask-
as an owl, if she learned the truth, she probably would be disgusted at all.
No, she
Yeah.
has-
Oh. And Erakos kind of thinks for a second. Oh, wait, never mind. We have one of the mascots from.
No, don't tell her.
Oh,
No, just say it's
Monks-
good. You'll be
It's-
fine with it.
She sees
Yeah, I know.
Erakos about to say something, and Revia put her hand over his mouth.
Yeah, it's like, no, just drink it. It's fine. It's safe. People drink it.
yeah, no. I mean, it's not
Nothing
gonna.
weird.
It's not. Well, it's a little weird, but it's not harmful.
Listen, you're not the one that's getting poisoned and attacked every several months. That's us.
She starts kind of looking uncomfortable. It's like, what do you mean it's? Why do you need to tell me it's safe?
Well, I
Hey,
mean,
now.
I think it's safe.
Well, yeah, it's
You'll
because it's
probably
like a
think it's safe.
student-made thing.
It is all natural.
Yeah,
I would hope coffee's all natural. Maybe I
it could
should
be
just
magically infused.
maybe I should just stick to tea.
Trust me, you'll like the coffee. A lot of people seem to.
You see what are the elephant people called? The
Loxodon.
Loxodons.
Loxodon.
You see the big Loxodon student, Vadrum. He's like, give me Lou's Brews, the biggest barrel you have.
I give him
He
a
seems to like it.
big old tankard.
Yeah, it's usually meant for ale at the
Yeah.
tavern.
Like for Goliath's, what Goliath's
Yeah.
taking ale out of.
It's basically a keg with a handle.
Yeah. I immediately start grinding some more Lou's Brew. That was 2 pots.
Brick, you noticed someone that you probably didn't hang out with a lot, but someone who took tickets at the theater.
She was the coat person, wasn't she?
Lorene, she
Maybe.
handled the money, but she was horrible at money.
I know that feeling.
Yeah. And she gets what her usual is like kind of a sweet little treat. And you see her kind of fumbling around with the coins. Like I keep on getting the change wrong.
I think it's 4 of those
I keep
those
getting
dark gold ones.
keep getting this copper and the silver mixed up, and she pulls out like 3 electrum. It's like, do you take these?
Ma'am, you don't show those around here. I was told to escort you if anyone showed those. I didn't see them. No, we don't.
Mina Lee goes, it's like, she's just, it's like, Elena's just messing with you. It's 5, electrum is 5 gold. That's far too much, sweetie. He goes, oh. And she kind of says, like, you want 3 of those small copper pieces. So you go, okay.
Those are the ones that are light gold but a little darker.
Okay, I got you.
1, 2, 3.
She goes, you know, I miss you at the theater. Like, you're always, like, all the crew members said you were so helpful.
Yeah, I had to take a step back from my extracurriculars and focus more on my studies.
I read today's paper, early edition.
Yeah, I'm not feeling too hot about, what I've had to do and what I've done. I appreciate you still being here talking to me. Some of my friends aren't even doing that anymore.
Oh, like who?
Well, Miss Beretta, she seems to have not be too happy with me.
You see her chatting up a storm with a couple of other students. Like, acting pretty normal. You see her, like, doing her morning workout routine, like, showing off to everyone.
Yeah.
I hope things work out.
I appreciate that. I'm just, realizing maybe, I don't know if this is but it just doesn't feel as right being here as it did last year. Well, hopefully we're in for a good year. We'll see what happens.
Lorraine, it's like, Brick, you belong here just as much as anybody, and she's interrupted as the cafe doors open. And in marches Grayson and Rubina.
Yeah, great.
They have their wands kind of outreached, and this like huge stack of today's printing of the Strixhaven star. And he goes,
right.
Courtesy. He just goes, courtesy of Silver Quill College. Has his name right? Silver Quill.
Yep.
Silver Quill. I personally am giving out 1 free copy of today's Strixhaven Star, free of charge, to everyone into attendance in the Fire Jolt Cafe.
Oh, I want one.
He smirks. He goes, here you go.
Oh, thank you.
Make sure to look at the main headline today to be sure.
Oh, I just read it for the comics. They're really funny.
And they start handing out copies of the Strixhaven Star. Passes by Val'ri and Lilisula. He goes, wouldn't want you to miss out on the fun. Hands them both, and Val'ri goes, thanks, Grayson.
Hello, I am Lilisula. I will also take one.
Lilisula's like, yeah, thanks, Grayson. She gives out like a 6-hour tongue. But Grayson kind of gets behind in line, hands out the paper to each one of the people. He goes, free copy of the Strixhaven Star. And you notice that he's still kind of bruised up a little bit. Like he refused healing magic.
I'm gonna be doing my best to try to ignore him, and it's not gonna work, I'm sure.
Mina kind of sees him. It's like, Rick, do you want me to handle this?
No, I mean, I need to take accountability. That's one of the things they teach me. All right, Lorraine, you have yourself a good day now.
Okay, bye. And she kind of like gives a side eye to Grayson, kind of walks away. And Grayson's like, "Oh, Brick, wasn't expecting you here.
Yeah,
Where he works, idiot.
I would expect you to be at Mage Tower practice. It is the weekend after all."
Come on, Grayson, you've made your point. You know,
We are very appreciative to give your first-hand account of the truth at the Mage Tower game, and he kind of puts the paper on the counter, and like front page, it's like Mage Tower scandal. Student admits wrongdoing. It has a picture of Brick in like an unflattering pose.
And Joey, so I remember what I agreed was that I would admit that illegal tactics were used, and if I recall, what won that game was it's not necessarily wrong, because I feel like I got like a nat 20 on something in the final play.
It was a nat 20 final play.
And
You basically clothesline them into the stands.
Yeah, that's right.
Listen,
So
it's like in soccer. Sometimes they don't call the red. They don't
Yeah.
get yellow.
So I remember me and you talking about this, and I think I said I kind of do agree to it, because at the end of the day,
Yeah.
in black and white rules, it wasn't 100% legal. Okay, that reminds that I'm filled in now.
Yes.
yeah, I guess, you know, if you do make a mistake, you gotta own up to it, I suppose. And
Well, once
you've
is
been
up,
around for full of mistakes lately, huh?
Rubina steps up. Once is a mistake. Twice is a pattern. What you did at the duel was despicable, but Grayson interrupts her and goes, "Rubina, the man apologized. In writing. And look at him. Waiting tables."
I sadly swipe the counter.
Mina goes, "Grayson, are you ordering?" He goes, "Of course. What shall I get?" So many choices. Let's see. And he's like tapping his foot as the line grows behind him.
You should get a loose brew. They're really good.
May I recommend a loose brew?
Loose brews. I'll have your signature Fire Jolt latte. He puts
They're
down
hard to make.
2 Electrum pieces onto the no Electrum. He puts down 10 gold pieces onto the counter.
No, it should be Electrum.
Oh yeah.
The bit has been established.
He's
paying
too-
with two $2 bills.
Yeah. He goes,
He's too cool for that.
"And I want you to make it personally."
Oh man.
All right, what do I roll to see if I can remember what it is and then do it correctly?
This is the most complicated, most expensive item on the menu. Like everything else, at most, is like 1 silver piece, if that.
Oh
This is like 10 gold.
man! Oh, he's not making it hard for me to do change. He is.
Yeah.
That is the full cost.
Yep.
That is like a week's worth of lodging and food for a person.
Yep. He's roaming around. Mina goes, "Brick, that's like the most complicated thing on the menu. You just started working. Are you sure you don't want me to do it?"
You heard the customer. He wants my special. He wants it made by me. All right.
Basically,
I know I can get
you
this.
have this like list of complicated instructions that she pulls out behind the counter. It's like just the right amount of like of just spices and coffee and cream and sugar and mixed in a certain way, counterclockwise, clockwise, all that stuff. When you give me a basically a sleight of hand check.
Okay. It's not gonna go well.
Yeah.
That's good. That's what I want for the story.
Yeah.
I don't do a good job.
You barely make it through it. Basically, you you basically fumble the entire thing. Grayson looks at it. You can even see like he looks a little disgusted at it, but he takes a tiny sip. You can tell he barely even tastes it, and he goes, "Well, this isn't to my liking at all." And he goes, "I demand a refund." Puts the coffee back, takes the 2 copper on the 2 electrum on the counter, puts it back in his pocket.
Oh, I'm sorry, Mina. I just wanted to do something right. Thought I could do.
Be seeing you, Brick.
Have a nice day, sir.
Grayson puts a copy of the paper next to you, Erakos.
A quick question. Is the gold in our character sheets communal, or is that just my personal gold?
It's in your sheet, then it's yours.
Is it a lot?
Sick. Yeah, I have like 500 gold.
I got like 300.
Yeah, I have like a platinum or whatever. I have 1 platinum and like 500 gold.
Yeah, that sounds about right. I got 1 and 300.
Okay, so like I'm gonna show up to the bar, I'm gonna give you the 10 gold brick, and I'm gonna take that latte and I'm just gonna like pour it into my mouth.
Is it gross? I bet it is bad.
No, she doesn't care.
Okay, good. Because I didn't
No,
do a
she's
good job
just
on
drinking it.
No.
Ah, thanks, Brick. And then she's just gonna go back.
You're welcome. Have a good day.
She goes back to read the funny page. See, that's Revia's kindness. That's as kind as you're gonna see from her.
That was touching.
Is not to like solve the problem, but just to solve the consequences. So now you don't have to like deal with like the what am I supposed to do with this drink I made?
Yeah.
And
where's that pin coming out of? My paycheck? Who knows? Yeah, thank you.
That's fine.
Erakos, Dustin, Grayson passes by you, puts down a copy of the paper. Yes.
Oh, Well,
You know,
I
I was quite impressed with you at the duel. He's kind of whispering this. The way you won the duel against our old friend Caterus.
well, I did what I did what came naturally.
You might have heard that he no longer feels distinguished enough to hang with our little group. But you perhaps.
I think not.
Please.
I think I'm fine right where I am.
Erakos, look who you're hanging around with.
Revia waves.
I wait back.
I don't know what to think about the little dragon friend there. Val'ri's a mediocre wizard at best.
Val'ri waves.
Lilisula, I don't see her in class half the time. She's off coughing about wherever she is.
Well, that just makes her an extremely good rogue. If you don't see her in class.
Isn't Val'ri the rogue? See, and don't need to talk to you about Brick there. He's more muscle than brain. You see the way he acted at the duel? Very
Yes,
unsportsmanlike.
The only rule There are no rules in life. You know that, right?
But there are rules in a duel, and that was not to resort to physical violence.
Well, for Brick, all Brick did was cast Fist. That's pretty magical to me, if you ask. All I'm saying is, if you're wanting me to hang out with you, why are you bad-mouthing my friends? I mean, it seems to me like if you're bad-mouthing my current friends, what's to stop you from bad-mouthing me if I become your friend?
Well, that's a pretty good argument, honestly.
You shouldn't give me a reason. I value loyalty with my friends in Cataras. Shown that he doesn't have any.
Funny how you value something that you don't hold yourself to.
Puts another copy of the Strixhaven Star. He goes... And he just goes, make sure to read the headline again and rethink who your friends are.
Can I roll insight on him?
You can.
$19.
You can tell he's mostly just trying to be a jerk.
Trying
Trying to get- Trying
I
to
think
see
that's
his
a
point of
little
view
bad.
about how like Brick shouldn't be a part of the school and stuff. Because like half the article, you can see he's the author. It's just like him trying to prove himself and all, like prove that point and all that.
Wow. Brick must have really popped your ego real hard if you're trying to take him down like this instead of, facing him with his strengths. Funny. It's real funny.
Grayson, I have a comment.
You can tell he's annoyed at this point. He goes, "Yes."
Let me I personally I think it's inspired that you wrote a hit piece against Brick and the paper and you're giving it away. I think that's a good idea. I just want to make the tiniest little suggestion that in the future when you write a hit piece about someone, you don't cite it that you wrote it because it just makes it doesn't work too well.
I kind of realized that after I said it, but it seems in character for him.
No, he would do it.
Yeah.
That's what she's like. Listen. I respect the game, but you don't say like the humiliation of Brick against the noble Grayson, written by Grayson.
Yeah, it seems self-defeating.
It doesn't like you need to do like a pen name.
All it ends up doing is making you look like you're so insecure that you're having the exact opposite effect, Grayson. You might actually get more support for Brick with this article. Yeah,
you may have made him the pariah.
And everybody loves the underdog.
Oh, they really do.
Well, look at this. He goes, well, look at the time. Must be off to back to the newspaper, which I believe you got fired from Revia.
No, I just left.
I forgot if you left or not. Did you leave or
she just leaves.
Yeah. Thought you were fired because you didn't do anything.
Yeah. That's how I left.
Oh, okay, whatever.
Revia is like completely unbothered by anything. The only thing she would be bothered by is the eventual realization that Archon is not dating her. Like that would break Revia. Nothing else than this is like, yeah, whatever. I don't care.
Alright, well.
Grayson and Rubina begin to leave at that point.
Yeah, alright.
Right, I leave him with a nice little smell of skunk as he leaves.
There you go.
I feel like you've done that before. I think he's ready for it.
Oh man, is this like a counter? Is this like the Zelda battle where they're like hitting it
Did
back
he
and
just
forth?
Did he use a counter spell or a cantrip?
Yeah, he's level 6.
No, I mean like he's hitting you with something.
No. I'm going to as soon as I feel that he does this, I go, Did you just use a level 6 counterspell on a cantrip?
Well, I'll say, like, I think... Remember, these are still low-level students. I don't think he has counterspell yet.
I'd be like, if
No,
he had
I would think
counterspell-
he'd try to make like the wind blow it back at you.
That was only
like,
3rd level.
prestidigitation.
You would have it, yeah.
Yeah, I have counterspell. I can do it.
Yeah, and like I figure spell slot. You know, we're in school. We're not dungeon crawling every day.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
blow your spell slots on
Yeah.
dumb things.
Oh yeah, I would. I would super do it.
Yeah, I'd make sure. I mean, even if all I did was eat breakfast, go to class, and go to sleep, I'd be find some way to use all my slots.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
I would
he uses a counterspell.
And I just look at him flabbergasted. Wow. A counterspell on a cantrip.
Yeah.
I don't even... You know what? I'll let you have it.
Give me an
See-
intimidation, see how he reacts. I know it's not really intimidating, but...
Well, intimidation's not really my strong suit, so
Exactly.
it's like...
He just goes,
I'm not trying to intimidate
Well, I
him.
know, I see like a charisma thing. Well, how about... Well, it's low roll anyway. He just would have said, he goes, it's hardly a challenge. Try something a little... Maybe you should try to up your game. He leaves.
Why should I?
He leaves a stack of papers at the door. He leaves.
That's just
I was
privilege.
just- Yeah, I mean, I was just making a little goof with a cantrip. He spent a spell slot.
Yeah, because you know he's like a rich guy. He doesn't have value. He doesn't have to fight bugs.
Well, that's... Huh. Boy,
Think
howdy.
about
He's
it.
not gonna... He is not going to last out there. He's not gonna... Boy, howdy. I do not expect his adventuring career to be long.
Oh, it's not going to be. I'm going to kill him and his entire family.
I would kindly ask that you maybe just keep it to him.
Oh no, he has to. You don't know. I got ideas.
I think
I was reading about that kid who's doing the death magic, and let me tell you, I'm inspired.
I say maybe just focus that energy on him, make it extra creative. Just leave his family out of it.
All this time, I like to
Plus-
think Shibari's still like sitting next to you, kind of like
Hi, Shibari.
just watching, saying like, "What do you mean death magic? What are you talking about? It's not in this coffee, is it?"
Oh no. We found a journal. It was like a cursed journal. Maybe not cursed. I don't know. Listen, I've been temporally displaced mentally. Shivari, what do you know about time and/or space magic?
What school is she in? She is in
You
Silver
might-
Quill.
you might- Yeah. Do you have like an elective? We're in wizard school. That kind of crap could happen. You gotta be prepared for it.
I don't honestly. I wouldn't be surprised if someone did curse her to live like a.
That's what I'm saying. Like Revia, no, this is like not inconceivable. Especially, see, with the setting of Strixhaven, there are snarls which are like that would pop up that are like chaotic nexuses of magic, and she could have just got stuck in one.
I think there's one at the center of the biblioplex. It's like the source of the school's magic.
Yeah, she could have had. She could have. You could very well get zapped in this. It's not inconceivable.
Let's see here. She is Silver Quill. Yeah, she
Also,
spends
this
the
voice
time
is killing me.
going around the campus cleaning up graffiti.
Good for her.
Yep.
Did you ever catch that El Rivarto?
Still on the case with that one. He's a elusive prankster.
You'll find him one day. Revia chuckles to herself.
One day.
Don't worry. Yes. Don't worry about it. It'll. Somehow, I think it's all going to work out.
If there's anyone else you want to magically show up.
I had some ideas, but they're too short notice for Lilisula and Val'ri, so we'll just leave them alone.
Yeah, we'll definitely do when they're back.
I had an idea that if Randy wasn't here, I would play Lilisula as like a wizard who's trying to take her over her warlock body, but just messed up. It's like, hey, my name's Steve. I'm here now.
So,
Stuck.
kind of uneventful time, rest of your ship, Brick. You're trying to get in the hang of the rhythm a little bit. At one point, Greta, you do see, goes to leave, but kind of avoids eye contact.
Wonder which part she's mad about.
But you do know...
We'll have to talk to her later.
But you do know that, Well, no, let's do that a little later. So let's do the next week at school.
Yay.
Classes.
Revia loves school.
Revia loves school.
I love school
Actually,
so
Revia
much.
loves feeling superior to others.
How
She
are
doesn't
you
care what
like?
form.
How are you just like Grayson but so different?
Yeah.
Because Revia's cool. Revia's like not even trying to see Grayson wants to be like the kind of evil where he thinks he's like the good guy.
Yeah.
But Revia knows she's evil and just go. It's that kind of where you're like the Skeletor, where you love Skeletor because he's not trying to be like, I'm the good guy, He-Man. I love being evil.
Yeah, if you remember,
and you're just
Grayson,
like, yeah.
Revia's not like just kind of a mean dragonborn. She is literally a dragon.
Yeah, that's
she's
fair.
She's half dragon.
Yeah, dragon.
An all woman.
All woman.
Yeah. All woman.
Yeah, Revia is honest in her.
She is very honest. Yeah, she doesn't lie.
So
She'll tell you what's up.
And she'll tell you if she doesn't like you.
Yeah.
So you are. Let's move your lore hold. At one of Dean Tullis's lectures, Magical Relics is the course that you're taking with her.
My friends.
And you're a few weeks into the school year. And like Lorehold is of course the perfect place for learning about the magical relics. But today she has in front of her just an assortment of artifacts. She tells you all it's like these are relics we acquired from the Badlands in a recent exposition. Excavation? Sorry.
Yeah.
She goes, a historian interrogates the stories we tell ourselves about the past, learning how true they are, or otherwise, lectures Dean Tullis, only by understanding the truth of the past. Only by understanding the truth of the past might we learn lessons applicable to the magic in the present. Take this, for example. She reaches down to one of the artifacts. The professor reveals a translucent orb. Within a coil of light green mist endlessly knots around itself. I unearthed this in the Fortress Badlands during our most recent exposition. Its creator and use remain uncertain. But by investigating the reason for its creation, we stand to learn more about those who made it, and how their lessons might teach us more about our own magic. Learn from the past to understand the present.
In the future. I'm not there.
No,
We're all there.
We're all there.
We're taking all the same classes.
Yeah, I just Just the tokens for
tokens
there.
are not there. We are there.
He goes, yes, indeed, Mr. Erakos. So I wonder what mysteries lie in all of these artifacts. What purpose did this orb hold? Was it for scrying? Was it a focus? Or was it simply a very fancy-looking paperweight?
This is the dean saying this, the teacher?
Yeah.
Did she know? I whispered to Greta.
She has her, I think she would have, like, purposely not sat by you.
Oh, shoot. Okay.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
I'll sit next to you. Also, I'll say telepathy. I don't know. She's probably just showing her stuff off. I'm saying this inside of your mind, so I can do that.
Do you sound like you inside my
Yes.
mind? Okay.
It's
so I
it's a
know
little
it is.
echoey, so you know it's like the difference. Like there, like you could tell. It's like a little. I can't do the voice. The voice is hurting me. But it like imagine her with like a reverb filter on, so you know that's like brain talk. And she's telling you like, nah, she just has to look at it.
Do you have something to add, Mr. Hardcastle?
No, ma'am. No, ma'am. I too am interested in the function of these relics. So, I'm gonna shut up.
Just because I am one of the deans of this college doesn't mean I have all the answers of its history. I'm just as much
man.
curious about this orb as you are.
Well, I'm sorry. I apologize. Proceed.
But she goes on like what she believes to be the history of these artifacts, and it very quickly turns into boring note taking, you know. So
Yeah.
But she goes, I will remind all of you that our exam on relics such as these is on Friday of this week, so everyone gets studying. And remember, the Masquerade Ball, we will all be starting to prepare for the festivities over the weekend. And I'll give you all a tour of Camella Hall, where the event will be held.
Frank just looks down at his notes page. He's been distracted. He just realized he's just written orb over and over.
Orb,
Man.
Orb.
So he's pondering the orb.
I'm pondering lots of orbs.
You see her start to put away the relics in some cabinets behind her, next to her desk. She goes, "You all dismissed." So here comes the studying phase. So if you remember, you all have a way that you're going to study. It's going to be a ability check. You'll need to tell me how you use that ability to help with your studying, and if you're managed to find a partner to help with this. Erakos, since you are best buddies with Gersmatok, the troll, one of his benefits is you always have a study partner.
Yeah, even if he can't help me, he knows somebody who will, and
Yep.
He has a way of making people help. All right.
So let me just remind myself with. So yeah, so you can go first. I think you get advantage.
And I'm not investigating. I'm looking at a artifact, or
You are studying for an exam. So if you want to, like, go over relics and artifacts at the lore hold, not really a museum. The whole place is kind of like a museum. But if you just like want to learn all you can at all the exhibits and all that stuff, you can make a investigation or perception or history whatever you think is appropriate.
I'm gonna do perception because he's not a very investigative, but he's very perceptive.
Okay.
16.
16. Fortunately, even with Erzmatok's help, you're finding it all a little bit obtuse. Like
Yeah, not really my strength, to be honest.
So unfortunately, you don't get any rerolls on the testing phase.
All right. I can't. I don't have any way of. I mean, I could use a bless on myself, but that seems like a waste. Well, could I use bless on myself?
Bless is kind of a spur of the moment. Well, okay, bless lasts an hour
Yeah. Concentration up to a minute.
or 10 minutes. A minute, yeah. Bless wouldn't do anything. This is like an
Yeah.
all day thing that you're doing here.
Yeah, you're right. All right. Wait. I could use borrowed knowledge.
Okay.
I draw on the spirits of the past. Choose one skill from which you lack proficiency. For the spell's duration, you have proficiency in this chosen skill.
It's basically a plus your proficiency bonus.
Yeah, and do I have proficiency in?
Well, that's what it does, right? It gives you proficiency.
Yeah, it gives you proficiency.
Okay,
So
yeah.
that would give me a +3. So that would be a 19.
19. Yeah, you're able to pick up, after you're confused for a little bit, you start to really study them. And like you're able to pick up on like the hidden history that some of these relics have. And
I keep forgetting I have that. So I can basically, for an hour in a spell slot, gain a proficiency. So
Even
I gain a
even Erzmatok's impressed. It's like I didn't catch that on my first visit here. Very, very observant, Erakos.
Sometimes all you have to do is listen to the past.
Right, so that means you get a reroll during your testing phase. Brick.
Alright, so Brick is gonna kind of be doing a similar thing where he's gonna be going to Lorehold and looking at all the relics on display, trying to learn as much about them, but he's just having a hard time focusing, and he is and at some point in front of this one relic, let's say it's an orb, who knows, and he's just yells at the inanimate object, "Tell me your secrets!" And he's trying to intimidate the objects into helping him study.
Usually you have Greta here.
I
helping
do
you out.
usually have Greta. And we turn it into a fun workout game.
Yeah, did you even attempt to go find her? Did you attempt to go find her to help you study, or?
I'm trying to think. I don't think this early. I don't think so.
Okay.
I don't think I do. If you had whatever you had prepared, save it, because we will be meeting up, but not this soon. She seems to be wanting some more space and time, and I'm okay to give that to her.
Yep. Right. So if you're trying to intimidate the relics.
Yeah, I'm trying to intimidate the relics. You buying that? Is that you picking up what I'm selling?
You find one that talks back. It's like a Lorehold mascot that's by one of the things. He's refusing to tell you about it. It's you remember Lorehold mascots are little statues possessed by spirits.
Yeah.
He's like telling these students interesting facts about this about these pieces, and like he sees you and like just refuses to give out information, so you're trying to intimidate useful information out of him.
Yeah, yeah, that is the goal.
19.
Woohoo!
You
Like, play to your strength.
you yell so loud, like all the dirt that was like covering it kind of like flies off.
Yeah.
He's like, it's like, oh, I guess very well. He starts going off about like not only like telling you about it, but like how like the civilization that was here before like used it in everyday life and all these useless factoids.
Wonderful. I'm trying to scribble.
Just now
as much as I
remembering, didn't we have a Lorehold mascot character?
Yeah, that's the one that lives with Lilisula. They like to tell stories every day to him or
Okay, yeah.
something.
When you were talking about the other day, I thought you meant it was the doll from like when you snuck into the mansion. But yeah, now I remember.
Yeah. They have like an old man that just talks all day. And Lilisula like doesn't trance or whatever, so she just talks back to it.
Yeah, now you remember a lot more than I do.
Well, it comes and goes.
It comes and goes.
Yeah, it's in character. Revia sometime after her 10,000 years of time jail, she kind of remembers some stuff and forgets others.
I remember testing studying phase. Well, just a reminder, you can pull an all-nighter and get 2 rerolls, but you have a level of exhaustion. So that means you get disadvantage on the actual rolls for the test.
It doesn't seem worth it. Just
I think
like
mathematically,
just
that
like
works out worse.
Yeah, it's weird.
No, it's meant to be. It's because in real life, doing that is actually.
You know what? We
bad.
can use the new rules where it gives you a -2 to your rolls. So
I haven't studied yet.
yeah. So
Yeah, I think that.
Revia, what do I'm gonna make a little more because it's let's say -4. No, -3. I think that nice risk reward there.
Revia. Oh,
Yeah. So Revia, how would you study?
Revia is going to attempt to talk to Bed, old Rampart over there, and she's going to try to bribe him with some loose brew discounts. In order for him to help her study the artifacts.
Yeah, you see him like poring over some tomes, but his trunk is in like a
Barrel of it.
barrel of loose brews.
Mhm.
It's like, oh, it was Revia, right?
Yeah, that's me.
Yeah, we haven't talked much, but I understand that you are responsible for this loose brew.
Yeah, I'm the creator.
It is wonderful, my friend. Simply wonderful.
I can get you a sick discount on it.
You would do that for Rampart?
Yeah, but you got to give me something. Listen, I'm fully economical about the situation.
Well, if it's money you need, I will gladly
No, I don't care
pay
about
for
money.
the coffee.
No, don't care about money. What I need is brains. Not your brains, like learning. I need you to help me study for this test about artifacts.
What kind of discount are we talking about?
5%.
90%?
5%.
Hmm.
In the okay, 5%, but 10% because you buy in bulk.
Give me a persuasion check.
Yeah, I got pretty good persuasion. I want to tell you.
18. Yeah, he goes 10% off deal.
Sounds good.
He lifts his big pachyderm hand off from the tome and dwarfs your hand as he shakes it.
Ah!
No, I have a very strict regiment when it comes to studying for tests.
Yep. Lay it on me, big man.
Okay. Remember, and Loxodon never forgets, and he very quickly starts reading these tomes like faster than you can, faster than you can keep up. Okay, give me like a history or investigation with advantage.
All right. History. Yeah, 8.
Yeah, you realize that his training, his study routine is not compatible with your lifestyle.
Yeah. Well, worth a shot.
You unfortunately do not get. You feel underprepared for this test.
I think she feels completely prepared.
Yeah. Aced it.
Yeah, nailed it.
Nailed it.
I studied. Oh man, he was doing so much studying, and because I was there, I also studied.
So now for the actual test phase, you're back in Dean Tullis's classroom. Let's see here. Thanks for sticking with me. We haven't done this in a while.
No, this is good. We're learning. We're rolling back into it.
Okay. The first test is a let's see here. Test identifying magical devices from battlefield magic to items useful. Sorry. Identifying magical objects, be them magical, used for battles, used for practical magic, or just everyday use. Commonly used magic devices. Want each of you to make a Arcana check.
All right, here we go.
And if you have a reroll, you can do a reroll.
I rolled a 9.
There's no reason not to go ahead and just like roll with advantage, right?
It's a reroll, so you can look at your result before you reroll.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna use my reroll.
I'm gonna
That's a
save
good
mine.
idea.
I'm fine with the.
Yeah, that's even better.
Everyone keep
Okay. Yeah.
everyone keep note of that. Keep note of that number.
All right.
I have a pen. I will write it down.
Okay. But do you have something to say, Kevin?
No, I was just saying.
Okay.
I was gonna make a comment, but we're good.
Okay. The next part is a written part of it, where you write a short essay about historical relics and how they were famously used in ritual magic. So, like well-known magical events and the magic items that were used in them. I want each of you to make a history check.
Alright. I'm better at history.
I'm not.
I ain't it.
Hey.
I'm gonna use my reroll here.
Yeah,
Okay,
that's what I like to see.
You are not off to a good start of the school year.
It's hard getting back into the swing of things, especially
Yeah,
when you've been
exactly.
gone 4 billion years.
Yeah, well, yeah, that's why Revia. It's like, yeah, nah.
Rick, you were just so distracted the entire time.
I
You
have 13.
kept glancing over at Greta, like just in the back of your mind, it's like, man, if I studied with her, I knew I would ace this, but she doesn't want to talk to me. And you just look down and you realize the written part's half over, and you only wrote down like, history is, and that's kind of it.
Oh man.
Yeah. Well, 13, it's not too bad, but yeah, you just try to use a lot of big words and try to remember some of the facts. Unfortunately, none of you do a particularly good job on either part of your exam.
Yeah, that's what I like. Well, I don't know. Erakos got a 16.
16,
in the first part.
but it still wasn't a passing score.
Oh.
And you're starting to realize that you're in the third year of school now. Things are a lot tougher.
I'm gonna have to get some intelligence.
No, it's just skill points.
I know, but they don't come by them easy.
Oh yeah. You gotta let it happen. Gotta let it happen.
I'm already in danger of getting kicked out of this place.
I know.
I'm gonna help.
That'd be great. Can you let me get kicked out instead? I'll take that bullet for you.
I don't think your parents would let them kick you out.
Nah, it's like a test. It's like a test. I just have to get out of the school.
Oh, getting kicked? You mean your parents would be happy?
No,
Oh,
but I'll have passed. You see, you should not take Revia's logic because she also did not do well on this test, despite her confidence. She may not understand what the deal is.
You know, the next time you see Dean Tola, she kind of takes you all aside and says, I know this test was a little difficult for you, but I think you'll have a way to earn some extra credit before the next exam. She's like flipping through papers, saying, I'm sure you're aware of at the Magister's Ball, some of you will be designing your own outfits. At least some students.
I think so.
At least some students choose to. And since the theme of this year is the history and unity of Strixhaven, if you can adequately show off your school spirit, as it were, showing off the school pride and the history of the school, then I can give you a little extra credit for your next exam if you manage to impress me.
Sounds good.
May want to spend some time in the Biblioplex over the weekend to see what you can gather about the history of the school. May prove useful.
Yeah, we should probably learn more about the snarls and the elder dragons that founded each of these things. That'd probably be a good idea.
It's an excellent idea for a costume, representing the founding dragons of Strixhaven.
Yeah. See, I know it because I'm a dragon.
Yes. You're in Silver Quill, are you not?
Am I? I look down.
Yeah.
He looks like goes, oh! Oh.
It's like, it's perhaps a costume representing Silver Quill, the founding dragon.
Oh, we gotta represent all Shadtrack's Silver Quill, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know these names.
I know all these stupid made-up names.
Yeah, I know all the dragon names. You know, you got Velmoxius Lorehold. I know it.
Yeah,
With a-
you do.
Means half
what's
of it's easy. It's just the below their last name is the name of the school.
So what's Witherbloom's first name?
I think it's like Bellicros or something. Yeah, am I right? Am I right? Yeah, it's Belladros. I was close.
So unfortunately, none of you get any student dice.
That's fine.
Yep.
Yeah. Sometimes that's just how the dice roll. Sometimes, listen, Randy wasn't here. We had to fail some rolls. It's cool.
Yep. But Dean Tullis does tell you all that your first visit to Kalima Hall will be the following day, so you get to see the location where the ball is being held. So as third-year students, you will all be expected to help to participate in the organization of the event. This will mean that you will help decorate, plan activities, in any way that you in any way that you feel will be helpful or useful. And just remember the theme of this year: a starlit night, unity beneath the stars, in the history of Strixhaven.
Revia grins as she just had a fiendish idea.
You are all dismissed. I look forward to the event this year.
Guys, I have a brilliant plan. A brilliant plan that's gonna, like, tick off so many boxes. It's so smart. You'll love it. You'll love the
I'm
plan.
listening. All right. What's the plan?
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so here's the idea. Are we still standing in, like, her office, or are we, like,
Imagine at this
leaving?
point, like, you're wandering the halls. Like maybe,
Okay, because that could also be funny if I'm just doing this, but Revia's speaking inside their mind, and Brooke's like, okay, what's the plan? Like, out loud, and she's just looking at us like, what are you doing?
some students give you weird looks as you walk back to the
Yeah.
to like the central square.
Okay, so here's my idea. Because, alright. I'm sure the other girls will love this idea. They all agree. I've talked it over with them, and they are fully on board. So now I gotta talk to the boys. Okay, so here's the idea. We have to present something, for the history of Strixhaven. And we need to do more research about this student that was kicked out of Strixhaven, right? Right?
Okay.
What if we find out the full story of that student that was kicked out, and then we do the performing of the play or whatever to show how he was kicked out, and all the dragons and stuff united, and it was all wonderful, and we make that student look like Grayson. We put the subliminal message that Grayson is the death of the school.
We
What do you
can't
think
make
about it?
We can't make it too obvious. We gotta have
No, it'll be subtle.
Val'ri
plausible
speaks up
deniability.
and goes, I don't think the teachers are going to approve of that.
What? This is the acquisition of knowledge and truth and unity. How everyone united about this death magic student, even though death magic sounds like really cool.
You're
We need to get on
definitely,
that.
it's definitely relevant to school history.
Yeah, it's school history. It's how what teacher would not want their students to find learning at such a cost, forbidden learning. What? It has to be good, or otherwise it wouldn't be forbidden. Think about it.
I mean, we're not gonna become death magic students,
No,
are we?
we're just gonna imply that Grayson is a death magic student that needs to be expelled at all cost and a pariah, and we put that subliminal so whenever when someone looks at him, they go like, that's like that kid. Like, we can't trust him anymore. Think about it. I mean, we all win.
I don't think. I mean, I don't like Grace as much as the next guy, but does that really promote unity if we're ganging up on one student?
Yes, if we all are ganging up on someone, then it is unity.
I mean, I guess technically.
Yeah. It's Grayson. Who cares?
Lilisula goes, I am all in on this plan.
Yeah, Lily's no, that's what I'm saying. Lilisula agrees. Yeah, we do it. And listen, Val'ri, you could be like the dragon form, the whole like Strixhaven personification, and you banish him because he sucks, and everyone cheers. I'll be all the dragons.
Maybe you should wait till the person who controls me is actually here before we discuss.
No, I
something
think this is a good
important.
idea. I think we're going to be establishing people's roles right now. I think we're going to ruin their play. This is great. Lilisula, you could be like the songstress. Aren't you the singing one? You are now.
She dances, yeah.
Yeah, you can be. You do an interpretive dance. Erakos, how are you going to fit in? What are you going to do? Do you have disguise self? Because no, you know what? I should actually.
You actually all have the masked charms
Yeah,
that, in this case, alters your outfits and kind of can give like magical effects surrounding you to help design your outfits.
Yeah, Erakos, if you don't want to like get up there and act, you could be like the sound technician, right?
Yeah,
the guy who's doing all this stuff.
I've got thaumaturgy.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, you got thaumaturgy. I think Brick needs to be the hero of our performance. That's gonna improve his image. We gotta, like, improve his image. Or we can lean into, like, the underdog. We gotta find... Well, first, we should probably learn, like, how this school was actually founded. But I think...
Val'ri again is just trotting along as you talk, and he goes, I don't think they usually have plays at balls.
Well, you know, they have bands, right? Subliminal. We're doing subliminal messaging.
What do you think?
Right? Unity.
Do you think
I
Aurora...
believe the term...
Do you think, Yeah, she... Oh, Revia quit the band, didn't she?
Yeah, Revia quit because she was bad at it.
Yeah, she goes, it's too bad, what was the name of it? The Blood Moon?
Yeah, it was like the Ashen Blood.
Ashen Blood. It's too bad the Ashen Blood Moons, broke up.
Maybe, like, Lilisula and them could do, like, one last back. We'll write the song. The song will be, like, how cool Brick is.
It'll be a takedown? Like
yeah,
what?
No, it'll be like, yeah. It'll be like a takedown, a great, like, all the lyrics.
Yeah, takedown will be like a K-pop musical number.
Yeah, you'll be like listening to it, and you'll be snapping along
take
the fingers.
Down, take
someone
down,
says
down.
And then so it'll be like, why are these lyrics about the green hero who's with the gigantic butt who saves everyone? And everyone's like, I don't know. Could be anyone. But yeah, I think we need to.
I think you'll need to speak to Aurora if you want to subtly have her write a song that disses Grayson.
Yeah, but I think we actually should probably do some research to get this extra credit, because we can't have Brick failing. I don't want Brick to fail. If Brick fails, Grayson wins, and I don't want him to win. So Brick, you have to pass.
Right.
You have to, like, become valedictorian of Strixhaven.
I'm pretty sure I'm already out of the running.
No, you're gonna not with that attitude. Listen, you gotta get in the game, soldier.
Well, if you do your whole cheating thing, that doesn't really count, right?
No, I mean, no, I can't cheat. I'm not smart enough to cheat. See, I don't care. I don't care if I fail. I'm fine with that. But you, Brick, you have to win. That means I have to use my subterfuge to make sure that you win. I think we're all agreeing on this.
Like, win at everything?
Yeah, you gotta win at everything. You have to humiliate Grayson in all realms. You've already done so in the physical. That's one.
You have mastered the realm of the physical humiliation.
The physical has been done, and now we just need the mental and the magical.
You go for heart. You go for his heart.
What about the spiritual? I can pray harder than him.
That's what you need to break his spirit. You need to break his magic. You need to show that he is impotent there, and then you need to break like his mind. But before all that, We got to make sure you pass, because
Right.
we're gonna make sure you beat him at all aspects of life.
I think he's really good at magic, though. He countered that skunk. Remember early?
Yeah, but you gotta remember, Brick. You gotta
Uh-huh.
remember
Okay.
that there's one magic he's not good at:
Yeah. What's that?
getting punched in the face.
Oh man.
So as long as it looked like stagecraft, Brick, stagecraft.
This is that cheating thing that I was just saying you can't
No,
do.
no, this isn't cheating. It's stagecraft, a form of magic and illusions. What is more optical illusion than casting a fireball, but really you just punched him in the face? That's a really good illusion. That's magic. Think about it.
I don't think I can cast the fireball.
Well, no, but you're just gonna punch him in the face really hard, and we make it look like you're holding out your hand. Well, we'll worry about this when the time comes.
Revia
First, we gotta
can.
study.
punching,
I can.
punching him in the face is what got me into this mess.
Yeah, that's what's gonna get you out of it, Brick. Just like on the farm, sometimes you gotta wrangle.
I mean, we do our fair share of pig wrestling. That's
Yeah.
true.
Solve
Sometimes the
problems
only way
that
to
cause it solved.
sometimes the only way to solve a wrestling problem is by wrestling some more.
Exactly.
That's true. That's true.
You gotta fighting fire with fire. I
Exactly.
Guess.
If you make a hot enough fire, it sucks out all the air, so then the first fire can't burn.
But
So it
then what
works.
about that second fire?
Well, that's the one you caused, so that's the good fire.
And if you're looking to prevent forest fires, you start a smaller fire.
Yeah, see, there you go. There you go. But yeah, I think we need to learn about this thing, because I want to make sure that all of our clothes are representative. Because remember, they're gonna try to like show up, and we need to beat them at this too. We gotta defeat them in all aspects of life. Also, we're winning monetarily, I think, because of our lose bruise scheme. I think that's another win for us.
Oh, I think his coffers run deep.
So I'll go over
well,
this
yeah.
a little more when like Justin
Yeah.
and
Randy back.
Randy's here. But what happens is to help raise funds for the ball, they basically have like a fashion show. And if students want to raffle off their or auction off their physical outfits that they make, it helps raise money for the ball. So she's saying if
Make a good enough dress.
you make a good enough suit or dress, and model it off, and she's impressed, then she can give you some extra credit. Now, that doesn't mean you have to wear this to the ball and all that stuff. You may just want to flex your design muscles, but like that's basically what's gonna happen.
This is on the theme. This is on theme of Lorehold or whatever, not Lorehold, but Strixhaven. If you want to come in wearing like your gold tuxedo or whatever, you can do that to the actual dance.
That sounds cool.
So we gotta do that. But we gotta study.
Yeah, see.
Because remember, we're sucking up to the teacher. That's the important thing. We have to suck up to the teacher.
Oh,
She's the one that failed us. She's the one that's giving us the credit. So we got to make it like Loreholdy.
Look who's here.
It's Drasimir.
Drasimir.
Hey, Drasimir.
I didn't know he was on the page, but there he is.
Well, he's always in the Biblioplex.
Yeah, he's one of the students who helps organize the books and stuff. And like he's going to the Biblioplex, he's like on a tall like step ladder that barely holds his weight, and Revia's like, "Hi, Drasimir." And
Hey, Drasimir.
he drops the book.
Oh, be careful.
Oh.
Val'ri's down here. She's very quiet right now.
Oh, he drops another book that he's holding.
Yeah.
Oh, he goes oh hi hi Val'ri, and she goes, oh, hi Drasimir. It's like the awkwardness between them.
Oh yeah. No, that's happening. Yo, Drasimir, where's like the history section of the school? Like the founding and everything.
He goes, oh, I I know where that is. I can lead you right to it if you wish.
Yeah, that'd be great. We're on a mission.
His eyes kind of light up. He goes, "Oh, do tell."
Well, we have to make really good clothes. Are you good at sewing?
Oh, I'm afraid not. I heard that's more of Erzmatok's domain.
Erzmat? I look at Erakos. Is Erzmatok really good at sewing?
Yeah. I don't wonder why you didn't ask.
Well, I didn't think he would be. I thought he was only good at like sewing up specimens. I didn't think that would translate to clothes.
It's not surprising, honestly.
Well, didn't you know
Wow.
last year he modeled off his own design at the fashion show, and I heard he's doing it again this year too.
Oh, I think I was either dead and or fighting some kind of bug. I fight a lot of bugs.
Now that you're
Gang, don't we fight a lot of bugs?
now that you're third years, you can participate too. So, this is exciting. And he kind of like leads you through the many rows and rows of books. He goes, "Is there anything in particular that you're looking for?"
We need things about like the founding of Strixhaven. Preferably like one with a lot of really good pictures. Lots of pictures, few words.
It's like
Readings for chumps.
we have a lot of illustrated history.
You have the manga one? I want the manga.
Manga.
Yeah, the manga. It's a Gith word. It means honorable record.
He goes, "Oh, that is in row 9,000 and above."
Ah, I
Want the
see.
manga.
Very good.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's spelled MAHN''GAH.
Just imagine
Manga.
it's just a bunch of like GIF anime characters like doing her
Yeah. Yeah, but yeah, it's basically. But
They
all
already
the
have
GIFs are
they already
drawn
have the
like-
pointy hair.
See but it's like they're drawn like the how to draw manga characters, so they're all like. But in GIF society, it's very historical documents.
Historical
And they all
accurate.
feature the queen as the
Vlaakith,
yeah, they all feature
huge
her as, like,
gazongas on Vlaakith.
That's what she's well known for.
Yeah, exactly. She's not just like in her real life. She's like corpse woman, but like no, her anime form. Spelled with like a couple H's and apostrophes. That's how GIF do. But anyway, yeah, we're gonna look at that.
Yeah, he shows you to like kind of the more illustrated records of Strixhaven. You actually see there's a few students that probably have the same idea that you did. Yeah, but you can start scouring the library to find inspiration. Give
Wonderful.
me either a investigation or a history check. And you can all do that.
Man, I should have done my skills a lot better than I did.
Yeah, I think I'm going to use borrowed knowledge again for this.
Well, I guess it's been a day.
Yeah, it's been.
Yeah.
Critical failure.
I'm gonna use investigation.
I assume I don't have a reroll.
Yeah, I'm gonna use perception. I'm gonna try and find what looks like a book of history.
I just did straight history. Rolled a 1.
15.
15. You don't think you're quite getting the looks that you're looking for. You don't know if you can impress Dean Tullis with what you found. But we'll see what our missing players can do. So maybe they'll be your saving grace.
One of them is Randy, so I wouldn't count on it.
Uh-oh. No, he's about to turn things around. He's going to start rolling all those 20s now.
Now, see, this is the part of the teen drama where the shy, nerdy girl shows up in like the beautiful dress to save everyone at the ball. We're just setting it up.
But
Oh, the Pygmalion sort of thing going.
Yeah.
Revia, though, as you're looking through the records, you notice something a little out of place. You're looking through mostly like paintings and drawings of old Strixhaven, but you actually see a written record that was probably just kind of misplaced here.
Ooh.
And there's nothing you can glean from it for for why you're here, but you do notice that the years match up with some of the records that you found previously in kind of the historical section in the Biblioplex, where you found about the student that was expelled.
Ooh.
Nearly everything was like magically crossed out, like censored in that record, but you notice this one doesn't seem to be.
Gang, all together, I found something. Everyone, are you all here? I found something.
I'm here.
Yo,
What'd you
check
find?
this. Yo, check this out. And I show, and it's like, it's like the anime form of like the Blood War. It's really...
Well, it's not.
And then-
It's not too far off. You actually found a record of student injuries and fatalities.
Yeah, but I'm just saying that, like, and then the joke would be, and then I also found the plot relevant item.
Okay, yeah. Oh yeah, and this, I guess.
Yeah,
Yeah, you realize that's
there's that-
probably not something that probably not meant to be public. It's kind of a list of students that got injured over the years, and the date here is about 200 years ago. The same date you saw on the other one.
Yeah, it's not censored.
There's
See that?
Yeah.
And unfortunately, you see like the name of You notice that there is 1 year. Well, you see like the name and then like the injury they sustained. Like occasionally, you'll find an unfortunate accident where a student lost their life, but it's like very, very rare until you get about to that date about 200 years ago, and you realize that there's over a dozen student deaths that year, and
Whoa.
almost all of them say like magical accident.
Hmm.
Magical accidents, you say? You see, I don't think it's an accident. Gang, I think this is part of the conspiracy of Strixhaven. There's something going on here. Something
Yeah,
bad.
It's fishy.
What's a conspiracy? And you see Drasimir like looming over you.
Oh, hey, Drasimir, look at this injury record we found.
Oh,
And I show him this.
oh, oh. He looks like
Yeah.
more and more distressed. Like, this is awful. Why are you reading this?
Well, because you see, Drasimir, and Revia explains like all of the shenanigans with like finding the redacted thing. She's just telling him everything.
Yeah.
Because
I'm-
in Revia's heart, she knows that Drasimir is too timid to tell anyone else.
I remember when you were attacked last year.
Yeah, the year
I had
before
to
that
help
too.
clean up the mess.
Yeah. Like, listen, when you see pools of black ichor just forming, that's not normal. I looked through this thing. There's no ichor accidents, except
should-
in like
We should tell a
75 years ago.
professor and teacher right away. We need to tell the dean. The deans.
What if and then Revia's eyes gleam. But what if I were to tell them through the wonder of fashion?
Montage to Lady Gaga fashion.
No, that's my Revia's dress is going to be based on student injuries of the past.
I don't quite.
She wanted history.
I don't
of
quite
the school.
follow what's happening here.
Well, that's like one of you guys. You can do something
I
else.
think you should. Oh. You can tell he's uncomfortable. It's like, we can do what you want, I guess.
Yeah, Drasimir.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Drasimir, we need to get you. We need to let you kill something.
What?
You need to kill something. You need to take something's life. Then you won't be afraid anymore.
What do you mean?
You need to crush something. Just let it die.
Well, that's what my mother wanted me to do, but I'm much more comfortable around a book and a quill.
Oh, your mom? Tell us more about your mom.
Oh, she's a great gladiator in Theros.
Uh-huh.
She didn't quite approve of me coming to Strixhaven, but my father was very supportive. She wanted me to be a warrior like my brother. I'd rather be a scholar.
A scholar is just a warrior with a different weapon.
Yes, exactly.
You fight ignorance and willful. You fight willful ignorance by increasing your knowledge.
I do find myself quite good at written prose, and I can write of great battles, both historical and fictional.
I mean, then people can learn from them and become better warriors.
Val'ri kind of speaks up and goes, "You're very good at poems." He goes, "Oh, thank you. I guess you did. I did read you some, yes. Did you get the one that I left on your door? Before the weekend?" He goes, "Yes, it was very pretty. Thank you." And they're like off in their own conversation.
Yeah, okay. Actually, I think Drasimir has it all wrong, because when Mother tells you to do something, you should do it, because Mother is always correct.
Can I roll insight on
You can roll
Revia,
whatever you
'cause
want against the player, yeah.
Yeah, go for it. Yeah, I'll let you do it. I'll tell you. No, you don't have to roll. Okay, you can roll insight, but I'll tell you out of character what the deal is. It's easy. I think I've said it before, but it's fine.
I turned to her and like, "Are you okay?"
What? No. What do you mean? I'm fine. I'm just saying. When Mother says to do something, you do it.
Do I remember?
She knows what's best.
Do I think she's ensorcelled? Do I remember if she's like ensorcelled?
No, I think she's okay. So she has told the story. I believe Revia has told the story when she was a child, and her draconic mother made her just kill someone, and she gave her a knife and said, "Kill this person," like a bound, just anonymous person, and Revia did it because that's what her mother told her to do.
Oh yeah, now I remember.
Yeah, I'm just saying. No, Revia holds her draconic mother in the highest regard and will do anything she says.
Huh.
It's like, I'm just saying. I would have said you would have known this at some point over the 3 years. This would have come up.
Yeah, I mean, I would have. I'm just saying. It still weirds me.
It's probably the first thing she told you about herself.
Yeah, it still weirds me out though.
Yeah.
Hearing her give absolute respect to anybody but herself is still strange. So yeah, I still like. Are you okay? And you like, yeah, I'm fine. And I'm like, oh, okay. Erakos just kind of trails off there, still feeling incredibly confused by the situation even years later.
It would be.
Aasimar
Fun.
is called away though, to help someone else in the library. But before he goes, well, good luck to all of you, and Val'ri, I look forward to seeing your dress. And you can see like Val'ri blush a little bit and goes, oh, okay, thank you, thanks, okay.
You know, we probably should go talk to Aasimar next.
Yeah, he probably knows about sewing and dressmaking and like tailoring. I don't know any about that crap.
Well, yes, he might be willing to give us some advice or a point in the right direction.
Well, head over to Witherbloom.
Yep.
There it is.
Melvin Witherbloom. Rotten swamp.
Yeah, but Aasimar spends his leisure time preparing specimens in one of the Witherbloom laboratories.
Of course he does.
But sees you walk in, he goes, Aaron, what was the voice I had for him? I should have looked more. It was like,
I don't remember. I think I was like, it was a sneering kind of voice.
Erakos, I was expecting you this weekend. I thought you were preparing for the masquerade ball this weekend.
Yes, but someone reminded me that you might be able to help us with that.
He goes, oh.
Someone mentioned that you showed off some fashion of your own last year.
He goes, it's like, oh yes, Aasimar helped model for me.
Yes, he was like, and I'm like, you know what? We should probably come and ask you, since I think you'd be willing to help us.
Kind of raises an eyebrow.
Plus,
Yes.
I think you would want us to show up Grayson.
It is a bit of a competition, understand?
Yeah.
True, but would you rather someone like Grayson win?
Grayson, he doesn't have an artistic bone in his body.
Yes, but that won't stop him from trying to force it, with money. Which I'm sure he'll do, but I have a feeling that with your help, we can beat him through sheer talent alone.
Grayson is a quite annoying individual.
Oh, did you see that article that he so graciously wrote about Brick in the newspaper?
Where is Brick? Is he here?
Oh, he's here. We're all here. We're
okay.
all together. We're even if we're not on screen, we're here.
Yeah, I just want to make
We're
sure
a
if it
team.
just wasn't Erakos here, like talking to him, or you're waiting
No,
outside.
we're here. We're visiting. Revia's eating one of the specimens.
That's why I said it stinks in here, like rotten swamp.
Aasimar does go. It's like, glad your friend came forward and admitted that he was in the wrong. It was very unsportsmanlike to use such brutish tactics in such a storied part of Strixhaven's history. Some people take Mage Tower very seriously.
Well, the problem is Grayson sort of took it upon himself to do that.
Listen, if your whole strategy is ruined by one play, you need a better strategy. That's how you play the game. Revia eats another bug.
No, he's got a point. It got a little out of hand at the end, and take ownership of that.
Yes, but Grayson is.
What I'm saying is, I don't have a problem with Mr. Wildmare. He's in your class, not mine. If you remember, Erztalk is a year above you.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. Well, either way, would you mind helping us?
Well, all you had to do was ask.
I know. I would prefer. I know. It's just, I don't want to put you out of place.
He puts away the sample. So you want to collaborate for a
Yes,
design at the fashion show.
I want me and my friends to outshine everyone else at the ball.
He goes, well, I specialize in fashion from my home country, mostly troll fashion, you understand. Lots of grays, lots of greens.
Doesn't mean it doesn't matter. It's as long as it looks styling, I think we'll be fine.
So you want something flashy.
Oh, if we're not blinding them with.
I did not know that.
All right. Oh, it's okay. He got muted. Continue.
As I was saying, it is. We are going to blind them. Metaphorically speaking, of course. I mean, we probably could magically, but I think that'd be in poor taste.
And you will be
I just want to get an extra credit.
And you'll be the one modeling my design. He eyes Erakos.
I kind of look over at Revia and.
No, I'm doing my own design.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I suspect, yeah, that would probably be for the best. I have a feeling that I'm the only one who could pull off such a look.
Yeah.
Yes, your orc friend is a little too wide. Val'ri has a little too many, too many limbs. I don't know what to think about that one. He looks at Revia.
Revia's
eating
just
another
Revia.
bug.
Yeah, Revia will do her own thing. Don't worry about her. There's
I'll win anyway. It's fine.
I'm not gonna.
I do want extra credit.
Right, Aasimar agrees to help you with the design if you agree to model it.
I mean, who else was going to wear a design by him?
Yeah, I don't think Lilisula will be caught dead in a troll outfit.
No. I think I'm the only one who could pull it off.
Right, so you will collaborate with Aasimar on an outfit this year. So you'll help him, or he'll help you design one.
Yeah, he'll either way, a design will be made and I will be wearing it, and hopefully it will be good.
Since we
I
are
don't know if there's enough fabric on campus to create a pants that'll fit Brick's cake.
Yeah, that's part of the. Well, it's magic. It can be an illusion.
Oh, okay. Fair. Hey, you know what? Maybe that's the that's what I'll do. Instead of magic effects, I'll go for practical effects.
Yeah.
I'll just make an actual outfit.
You can do it.
But since we are a couple people short, I think we'll call a little early tonight.
No, we went for like 2 hours.
Yeah.
We got a lot done.
Yep.
Oh, we're rolling back in it. That's the whole point.
Yes.
I had some good scenes.
Yeah, the next part is like helping prepare the ball, and I want everyone there for that. So.
Yeah. And it's good that we decided 100% for sure what we're doing for the play.
That there is a play.
Well, once some more characters are, once more players are here,
No, I heard it. It sounds like we made the decision. I even heard Val'ri.
I'm both Lilisula and Val'ri and Brice. Revia is smart and the play is good.
Oh.
I think. Yeah, I think.
I heard
think
him.
Yeah, we're good. We're good.
So, thank you everyone. Welcome back to Strixhaven.
Welcome back to
Yay.
Strixhaven.
Yeah, we're gonna finish it.
Gotta finish it finally.
We're gonna finish it.
We're gonna finish Strixhaven before the next actual Strixhaven Magic the Gathering set comes out, which I think is next year.
It's just
Well,
gonna be.
maybe. We're gonna try
is,
to.
Is it gonna be a Harry Potter crossover with all the crossovers we're doing now?
Oh, it's like 90. No, that'll be like the Secret Lair version. It'll be the Harry Potter cards, or it may be, I don't know. It depends, because that'll probably be when like the Harry Potter TV show comes out, and they'll do it for a cross promotion, because that's how Magic the Gathering works now.
Maybe be a My Hero Academia crossover.
Yeah, it could be Little Witch Academia. I'm a fan of that show. It's pretty good. Anyway, we should probably stop recording. Anime talk
Good night,
later.
everyone.
All right, thanks everyone.
Bye.
If you're
Good night, everyone.
Yep.
Good to see you, Kevin.
Yeah.
Bye.
I mean, I'm gonna stick around for like a couple more minutes. I'm just saying, you gotta stop the recording. You know, and
Stop
say
recording.
goodbye.
We're talking during summer.
I'm not. I'm going to bed.
Yeah.
Bye.
Yeah,
Bye.
yeah, okay. I'm going to. Yeah, I should probably take a shower. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.